All right, welcome back to the Johnny 50 channel. The following video comes from I Am Free Inland Auditing Media, which ironically or interestingly is taking place at the beach on the coast. So I don't know about his title inland. I'm calling BS. Oh, if you look, he's got some good traction with some of these videos. And I don't get out much. This just came across my news feed through YouTube the last couple of days. So this is an amazing audit at the FAA, and a police officer stands up for rights, which call me the eternal pessimist when it comes to cops, but I always say that they're playing to the camera. I'd be really curious if that dialogue would take place without the camera. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that the camera is what causes cops to act right on camera. That's just me. So without further ado, go sub to his channel if you haven't already, and tell him that Johnny 50 sent you. And let's get into it.
Hey, Far, watch me. I'm going to walk over there.
You can go over there.
And you're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah,
okay?
because you have these guys right here stop.
Why are you worried about that?
Because I do security. This is all federal property. You can't be on federal property unless you have an appointment.
Towards the generators, and probably going to go and catch
Excuse me?
them on this
How
side.
confident of that are you? Far, I'm going to make this real clear to you. Are you going to deny me access or not?
All right, what are you? You my dad?
Are you denying me access or not? You're the security
I'm not saying
person.
anything.
I'm
What
coming
I'm
into the
saying
building, or
is-
you're going to deny me. Which one are you doing?
You have to be escorted.
I'm
From
not
wherever
concerned
you
with
go
what the
past
rules
that-
are. What I'm concerned with is I'm going in my building. It's mine.
Yeah? Who's your escort?
I don't really care. You can find whoever you want. Find the janitor. I'm going to make a quick bet with you guys, though, that even if they do by some chance show up, that they'll leave before I do. You need to stay in your lane.
You really do, Far.
You got
Not
it?
point at me.
I will point at you. What are you going to do about it?
He can point all he wants, Far. Yeah, but there's nothing out here that says that this building's closed to appointments only.
I understand.
So the building's not closed, so he can come into the federal facility. Did you halo over in this parking lot?
Absolutely. That's exactly where I went to.
We
Yep.
might have got you on camera about 20,000 feet.
Let me get this straight. You're telling me what I need to do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good for you.
So are you going to prevent me from going in or not?
He needs to be processed in.
Perfect. Welcome to the FAA.
Hey everyone, I am free. It's November 13th, 2023. I am in the city of Des Moines, King County, Washington State. I'm actually heading to the Federal Aviation Administration. You can see it right there. I am heading there because I received a tip and a lead from an individual who attempted to do a Freedom of Information Act request. I received a tip and a lead that someone attempted to go to the FAA to file a Freedom of Information Act request, and that they had trouble during that process. Apparently really rude, combative, not physically assaulting, but just combative federal employees causing problems for the person just seeking information and trying to do a Freedom of Information Act request. So we're going to go there and see if that's actually the case, and if it is, try to address that problem. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that all notifications so you get my stories right when they come out. Comment below. Love the comments, even when they're not overly favorable to me. It's still good reading them for comic relief, so leave those comments. Really appreciate the support, guys. Take a look around the area while I'm here first, and I'll head inside. No.
You're on federal property.
Okay.
What are you taking pictures of?
Are you
Did you buy the dumpster?
Yeah, I'm making contact right now. Excuse me?
Why are you worried about that?
Because I do security. This is all
Oh,
federal
wait,
property.
right
You can't be
now,
on federal property
walking
unless you have an appointment.
Towards the generators
How confident
and
of that are
probably
you?
going to try and catch
Excuse
him
me?
on this
How
side.
confident of that are you?
I'm pretty confident of that.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's having to push out it right now.
Willing to make you a bet on that?
You, why are you on federal property?
Why would I explain that to you?
Because you're not supposed to be on federal property unless you have a reason to be on federal property.
Really?
Or you have a proper identification.
Oh. So are you asking for my identification?
Yes, sir. Do you have any identification?
I don't.
That's fine.
My name's Gandalf.
That's fine. And where did you park at, sir?
What's that?
Where did you park at?
I actually skydived in.
Really?
Did a halo jump. It's a little chilly up at 40,000.
It is pretty cold out
It
there.
is really cold up at 40,000.
Can I walk you off federal property? I'm not trying to be rude.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, no. I'm gonna politely decline that request.
I have to ask you to leave, otherwise
I totally understand. You have to ask me. I'm sure that's probably in your policy manual or something.
It
but
is.
I'm gonna deny the request politely. So, yeah. If you want to, call maybe FPS.
Oh, you know that.
Probably want to give them a jingle.
Lobby loading up.
Go ahead.
Call FPS.
All right, great. Well, it will be hard to miss me. I am in a cleverly disguised orange and black mixed colored jacket.
You do blend in very well today, sir.
That's why nobody saw me when I did my halo jump. They just,
Did you halo over in that parking lot?
What's that?
Did you halo over in this parking lot?
Absolutely. That's exactly where I went to.
We
Yep.
might have got you on camera about 20,000 feet.
Well, if anybody's going to get the halo jump, wouldn't it be the FAA, right? Aren't they always paying attention to the skies?
Isn't
that the thing?
Supposed to, yes.
Just when I thought that was the right way to get on property today, it just didn't pan out for me. Well, hopefully they got somebody close. I mean, that's a bit of a drive from the downtown office.
Hopefully they do.
If you guys want to go be warm inside, I'll just be moseying around. I won't be very hard to find, like I said, in my clever, well camouflaged for the FAA compound outfit here. So, either way, appreciate the company for a few minutes.
Well, we'll keep an eye on you.
All right. I could tell you have grave concerns about my presence here. It's the sheer terror you guys are giving off in your demeanor. I'm gonna make a quick bet with you guys, though, that even if they do by some chance show up, that they'll leave before I do.
Oh, they will be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
They're en route.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a quick bet, though. They're gonna leave before I do. Any takers?
I'm not a betting man.
Not a betting man?
No, I got too many kids to feed.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I can appreciate that.
Oh yeah. No.
Pardon me.
Yes, sir.
Already?
By the way, quick question, pop quiz. Either of you familiar with 41 CFR 102-74-420? Just quick question, pop quiz from the Code of Federal Regulations. Probably familiar with 440, right? That's the one you can't bring firearms,
Right.
Right?
440.
Right, into facilities. You can bring firearms onto federal grounds. You can't bring them into federal facilities. Familiar with 420?
420? Yeah, a little bit. But problem with that is, it's just here we have.
Not saying, by the way, I don't have any weapons on.
Yeah.
But
No, I know, we know. You know, but that's the thing. That's the first thing you will see, the notice up there by the gate. If you come to the gate in vehicle, if you do have weapons, you're not allowed to come to the property.
I can't hear you. What?
So if you look at it at the gate, there is a proper saying here. The guard will ask you too. If you have any weapons and anything, you cannot bring it on property. Here,
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I mean,
this is an entry point.
well, that's interesting. So you're saying there's a sign up there that says it can't come onto the grounds. I'm going to go check that out.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Doing well, and you?
Not too bad. Yeah, see, in a federal facility. And it's not only 18 USC 930, but it's also 41 CFR 102-74-440.
There you go.
So yeah, you can absolutely bring a firearm onto the grounds. You just can't take it into the building. So just wanted to make sure something hadn't changed.
Yeah.
There you go. Woo! Freedom's kind of still sort of intact. Not a lot, but a little bit. Did you guys want to come in? I got to do some work inside, so. I should say I've got business inside.
You got a YouTube channel?
A YouTube channel?
Are you on YouTube?
That's a weird question to ask. How did that just pop up out of nowhere?
We want to see some. Yeah.
What's that?
We don't see ourselves on film every day.
Why would I have a YouTube channel? All right, time for honest opinions here. What do you guys think about the Pepto-Bismol color for the FAA flag? Come on, be real.
What do you think?
I'm not a huge fan of it. Honestly, if I was gonna pick a color, I would not pick pretend Pepto-Bismol. Honestly, there's a lot better colors out there. Honestly, I would pick a blue flag. It's the skies. I would pick some sort of a blue background. Honestly, try to make it look kind of like the skies, kind of a gray, blue kind of thing. Absolutely nothing wrong with the icon in the center, the logo, but come on. That's not a good color. Salmon for flying? I guess unless you're thinking like maybe, you know, you're looking at the salmon when they're going upstream and all that. Oh, hey, that was fast. That was fast. Is there a PRO on site, by the way? Is there a PRO on site?
You'll find out, sir.
Okay. Well. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you,
What
man?
are you doing up here all the way
I
from
knew
Portland?
it was going to be you. How are you, man?
Good. How about you, 1523?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Or do you just prefer Michael?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Michael's fine.
Beyond that, what I would appreciate, because this is much better with the citizens, because unfortunately, I mean, clearly you know the statute, so that's good. There's a lot of citizens that just don't know anything about anything. And I'm sure you guys run across people like that every single day in your job. So the best thing for that is to say, hi, citizen Steve or Susie. You know what? We're not even going to go there. You want to know why? Freedom is in the whole building. The Code of Federal Regulations we all agreed upon through our legislature and our executive branch. Cool.
Michael's fine.
How you been, Michael?
Pretty good. You?
Good.
Brings you all the way up here.
Actually, I am in the area getting ready to do some business at the FAA.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah.
How about you? What brings you up here? Did you
Well,
just literally
So the thing
haul
is,
up from Portland?
No. You caught me at a time last time when I was in Portland. I was just down there for a detail for a short time. So this is actually where I'm stationed.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
What channel are you?
Channel.
I mean, YouTube channel.
Well, I have a sneaking suspicion Michael knows.
Well, I think I know too. I subscribe to you.
Whoa, no way.
Hey, man.
Well, okay, tell you what. I'll be totally straight up. What channel do you think I am?
I just watched it last night. Citizen. No.
No citizen in me.
Well,
okay.
Are you an attorney?
That's not true. Well, some people say I am. Some people question.
It
I'll
don't
tell
matter.
you, I did see my last video, but I don't know which one you're with. I mean, like I said, like I told you before, I'm not going to stop you from
Well, I know there's. I mean,
doing, so.
honestly, I know there. I'm not going to get any problem with you, Michael. So I'm with Inland Auditing Media.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Well, I mean,
Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you, man.
Yeah. No, that's great. I'm Gandalf, by the way.
Carlos.
Carlos.
Yep. No, we haven't dealt. I'm a dog handler, so I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Fair enough. How's 1414 doing?
He's good. Yeah,
He
good.
seems he's a bit of a rigid man.
Yeah, but he's all right. He's all
No,
right.
he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's good.
Did I catch him on a bad day?
No, I think you were his first minute auditor, and I was letting him take it at first.
Hey,
but
nothing wrong with that.
He's good. You know, he. You know what? I think it helped. I think things like this help police just to be involved in something like this and get to know exactly what we're supposed to do and stuff like that. So
Yeah, well, and in the long stream effect, or the downstream effect rather, is that there are many things. I don't know if you guys have.
sun's getting me in the eyes.
Oh, sure, yeah, you bet. If you guys have seen the kind of journalism I practice, I mean, I get tips and leads all the time that actually do take me to places. One of the things I'm getting ready to do here is a FOIA, and I cannot tell you how many times now I've caught some sort of a bad practice, going on. And the good thing about catching those is, as we know, not all police officers, whether they're federal, state, county, city, they're not all bad. There's plenty of good police officers out there. The worst thing to you guys is a crappy police officer, right? Because then people go, they paint you all with a big broad brush, right? And then they assume everybody's crap when they show up, right?
It's bad publicity, but you know what? Bad publicity is about the only thing that you're going to see, right? Is the bad publicity against police officers.
Not true. 37.9% of the videos on my channel are very, very good of government employees and police in general.
Yeah.
37.9%. Go there, binge watch my channel, and you'll see. Promise you.
I'd say, yeah. I'm not saying, but the things that gain traction, I feel like the things that you see that hit the mainstream news, you're not seeing those police officers that are doing good, that are helping the citizens or anything like that. Unfortunately, I believe that sometimes falls to the wayside too. Some of the things that really people, I don't know, gain traction on.
Well, and that's exactly why I show good encounters, because one of the really important things to remember is, I mean, if you're going to report on the truth, you got to show the good encounters, right? Otherwise, all I'm doing is feeding into a narrative of all police are bad, or all government employees are bad. But that's we know that's not true, right? I mean, look at you guys being perfectly great today.
I was very skeptical.
My God, it's 1414 and Michael. How the hell are you two doing?
Hey Steve, how are you?
Pretty good.
If I was going to see my video interaction with you because we had such a good interaction both times, so I was pleased to see that it did get posted. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, and I don't know if you went through the comments or not, but you know, when I had some people commenting like, oh, they were just being this way or that way because you know, you caught them in the moment or something like that. I'm like, nah, I didn't get that feeling. Like, to be honest, the one guy, I can't remember his name, but the whatever his name was, the Hispanic taller guy who walked by you guys and said he's not supposed to be downstairs, whatever. Didn't get a good feeling from him. I don't know, but I didn't have much of an interaction with him at all at the same time. But you and 1414 had great interaction with you guys, right? There was a little disagreement there, and then we got it squared away, and boom, done.
Yeah.
So, but you can, that's one of the beautiful things. You can agree to disagree. You can have a polite, you know, debate if you want, and it doesn't have to be ugly or anything. So,
Nope.
What's the name of your channel again?
Inland Auditing Media. Man, if you're subscribed to somebody else, you better subscribe to mine. I got the best. Are you subscribed to mine, Michael?
I don't know. I don't do a lot. I don't actually have a sign in or anything like that for YouTube. So
This you?
That's me.
Okay.
I don't subscribe to much stuff. I don't get into that social media or YouTube. But somebody did show me mine. They
Well, you
sent
can
me
watch
mine
it even
with
without
yours.
an account.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I did. So they sent it to me and I watched it and I was like,
Great.
oh, cool.
Well, and I get, if you watch without an account, ads show up.
Oh yeah.
So it helps me.
Well, like I said, you got business here. Well, I mean, you can.
I do. Yeah. Hey, really great to see you again,
Yep,
Michael.
nice to see you.
Carlos.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, be safe.
All right. You guys too.
Yeah, I'll go.
Well, I was going to say that was going to be like the fastest ass driving from Portland ever.
Oh no.
I was like, Michael's got a beef with me. He just didn't show it before. He's like 823 miles an hour. Here comes Michael.
No, yeah, you caught me when I was on a detail down in Portland. So.
Well, did you get some good food in?
Yeah,
I mean, that's the best thing about Portland, right?
They have so much food options. It's
Oh
really
my
amazing
God.
down there.
Yeah,
It really
Portland is so good for food options. It's just the problem is it's absolutely insane these days. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, thank you. That's the problem. I mean, look at the way the federal courthouse is shut down. Oh, sure. So I need to see if I can get a PRO, or I can go through. It's fine, but I just need to get a FOIA document if I could.
That's fine. Yeah, we just need to see if we can get him. What do you need? Yeah.
Just go on the FAA website. You're not coming in.
Why not?
Just go on the FAA website.
How come I'm not coming in?
Because you're. Who are you here to see?
I'm here to do a Freedom of Information Act request.
Who are you here to see them?
Whoever the PRO is.
Public relations
Well,
officer.
see, here's the problem.
Sure, go ahead.
The FAA isn't here. They're only here for appointments. So did you see our parking lot? How full it was?
Far.
So your people.
Far. I'm gonna be real clear about this, too, Far.
He can come to the federal building and conduct business.
There's no one here to see him.
That's
It's
fine.
appointment only.
So all we have to do is let him know that, right? Hey, the people you're wanting to see here, give them a number, give them a contact, something like that. But there's nothing out here that says that this building's closed to appointments only.
I understand.
So the building's not closed, so he can come into the federal facility.
There's no one here to see him.
Okay, so we need to get him the information for the person that he needs to see. So let's look at who the public relations.
FAA.gov.
So is there a public relations office here? Though? Okay.
Yes, but no.
But they're not here.
Correct.
All right.
Oh, there's only so like when someone comes in for an airplane license, you don't walk in. You make an appointment with FSDO. FSDO makes sure they're here, and they marry up and get their stuff out. So if he wants to see the PAO, he makes an appointment. They know that they make it agree on a time. They both show up at the same time. Otherwise, everyone works from home.
Hey, Far.
They're only here one day.
I'll change it up.
We need to get the information. Who's the name of the PIO?
Who's the
in our
PO?
emails?
Yeah. So
That's
we
the way
need to
it's
get him
going.
the information.
Well, there's Bill Meyer. I'm the security guy.
I need to get the PIO's information. Name and contact information.
And also, Far, I am going to come inside.
Send this request in.
I'm absolutely going through that.
Good for you.
So let's get that process going, okay?
Yeah.
Why not? Are you denying me access to the building?
Who are you here to see?
I'm not going to tell you that. Are you denying me access to the building?
So, see, it's appointment only. It's escort only.
Far, I'm going to make this real clear to you. Are you going to deny me access or not?
All right, what are you? Are you my dad?
Are you denying me access or not?
I'm
You're
not-
the
I'm
security
not saying
person.
anything.
I'm
What
coming
I'm
into the
saying
building, or
is-
you're going to deny me. Which one are you doing?
You have to be escorted.
I'm
From
not
wherever
concerned
you
with
go
what the
past
rules
that-
are. What I'm concerned with is I'm going in my building. It's mine.
Yeah? Who's your escort?
I don't really care. You can find whoever you want. Find the janitor.
I'm not here to find an escort for you. You're
I'm not here
tell me
to
who
be
your
told
escort-
that I can't come into my building. So either you're going to deny me access to my building or you're going to let me inside. You need to figure it out, Far. Are you going to process me or
So,
not?
let me get this straight. You're telling me what I need to do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good for you.
So are you going to prevent me from going in or not?
He needs to be processed in.
Perfect. Welcome to the FAA. Do you have a photo ID?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm not going to show you ID.
perfect. Do you have any weapons or explosives?
No.
And who are you here to see?
I'm not answering your questions, Far.
Oh, what's your name?
We're past that.
Oh, we're past that.
We are.
Who are you here to see?
I'm not going to tell you, Far. You want batteries?
I want all your metal. Cell phone, key,
Belt?
cell phone, keys, watch, change, belt buckle.
Sure.
All right. So exactly who the PAO is going to be, but this person is going to be able to give you the information you need. She is like one of the executive managers here.
Oh, okay.
I've dealt with her. She's very nice, so she'll be able to point you in the right direction for FAA, who the PAO is.
That's
and
awesome.
How to do a FOIA request.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sign it for me.
Yeah, you bet.
If you have something to write her information down, I'll give it to you.
You know what I'll do?
Put it on a sticky note for you.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
All right, it's 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
Yep.
I was just looking for that. Is that my badge?
Yes,
Okay.
write the number down as well.
Oh, sure.
The same applies for any federal facilities, public spaces. As long as they don't go into office spaces, it's way above our head. We've been getting our asses handed. I'm not gonna
This
argue.
is the executive manager here for FAA. She'll be able to give you the information on how to get a FOIA request for FAA.
I really appreciate that, Michael.
No problem. Again, I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah, thanks.
It was really good to see you. I was.
Yeah, you know, normally before COVID, there used to be a really nice restaurant down here, but there's no longer.
Seriously?
Yeah. They used to have good burgers and stuff here, but they don't have it anymore.
Huh.
Sucks.
You know what I loved about the Bonneville Power Administration DOE building?
Only went to certain buildings.
The library.
They have a big library. It's nice.
Well, just the fact it's a federal repository. I was like,
Yeah, it's open to the public too. You can go there, and
Yeah.
it's a nice little. They had a little coffee shop before. I don't know if they still have it. They used to have one.
oh, like when you go in and you kind of, instead of going left to the library, you kind of go to
Yeah.
the right.
Used to be one. I haven't been there to get coffee or anything.
Dude, you know
it used
what
to be there. But
else blew me away about that is I had never been in that building prior, but you
Yeah.
know what is amazing is the astonishing beauty of that building. all that marble, the floors. We don't get buildings done like that anymore.
There's a federal office building up in Seattle. It's like an old federal building. You go to the bathrooms, and the dividers between the two stalls and stuff is marble slabs, marble floors. It's nice. It's crazy.
Are you talking about the
federal office building? Yeah,
the one right next to the Bonneville?
No. This is in Seattle.
Oh, sorry, Seattle. Gotcha. Okay.
And it sucks because there's like no federal tenants there really. It's just they can't. But it's such a nice old building, marble floors throughout, marble slabs in the bathrooms to like separate the stalls and the privacy stalls and all that. It's crazy to think that they use marble slabs like that.
I know. I can't even imagine how expensive. Like, what would that actually be nowadays? Because you see a building like this, you're guessing, I don't know, 150, 200 million.
Cork board and stuff instead of marble.
Yeah, exactly. And you think about that, and you're like, okay, how much would this be? I'd say 150 to 200 million. If you were to look at this, but done the same way that the Bonneville Power Administration building is done down there, I'd say over $1 billion.
Yeah, and they try to preserve that stuff nowadays, like that the Pioneer Courthouse down there, where it cost them a fortune just to put.
Oh yeah.
And they had to excavate completely under, put it on stilts, and put it on a movable, system for earthquakes and all that. So
yeah. No, that's
a big project.
It's amazing. In fact, one of the things I've been working on, it's I'm guessing probably late next year is when I'm going to come out with it because I'm just gathering a lot of footage. Is actually the unused state buildings in Washington State. I've been doing a lot of footage gathering down in the Olympia area. And you go into, pick your building, DSHS, DOT, ATG, Department of Commerce, whatever. They are literally, by their own admission, 90% empty on average in these buildings. And then so you sit there and you think, okay, how much is it that the taxpayers are paying for those buildings, and why are we paying that? You know what I mean?
And that's why you look at something like this building, right? This is a federally leased building; it's not owned.
Yep.
So it's like there's a lessor, and so like FAA has reduced their space in here, and a lot of places that have a lot of telework are looking at reducing a lot of space and condensing back into federally owned buildings where people aren't using as much workspace as they were before. So there's a lot more available. So
yeah, no, it's really interesting and disturbing how much money is being spent on the facilities. When you just look at the straight up, like in Washington State Department of Enterprise Services is the ones that runs all the, they manage all the leasing and the renting and the purchasing and buy all the equipment and everything for these buildings. And you're like, pick your building, 6 stories tall, 400 offices, 90% empty.
Yeah.
And they have to heat it to the right temperature and all the things by.
Yeah, I mean now we're going to that telework. People just like Amazon, they built that whole building and now they're selling it because they're like they just don't need it anymore.
I've got a story coming out here very soon about actually the judicial branch in Washington State and how completely inaccessible they are and how they're hiding behind
telework and stuff.
And making themselves completely inaccessible. Now, if you look at the federal level, of course, we know that our Supreme Court and our federal judges are not elected; they're appointed, but through Senate confirmation. So you can seek redressing your grievances by going through your elected officials. The elected officials at the state level for the judges are themselves, and they're not making. It's like if you and I had a complaint with Governor Inslee, we could walk up together and try to go talk to Governor Inslee, right? I don't know if he's going to talk to us, or not, but we could. You cannot do that. They're completely inaccessible. The judges are. They will not talk to you. They will not have constituent conversations.
That's crazy.
And it is weird. It's very strange that it's like that. Yeah, thank you. I just got to get my empty holster back on.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Actually, where's my?
I think I need to get you your post orders because it has an addendum on the sitting interview. It's pretty clear. What's this called? Yes, you have to know, especially at a little They're right, because they're wrong. They're right in restricted areas. Completely. I mean, you can't.
that new post book will have an addendum in there for video footage and all that, so you can I can't remember if it's like a 2-page thing or it goes over it. Coffee, man. It just got right for that last call. It's probably cold now. On the roof here? Yeah, we're, the common guys are waiting for the new equipment to come in. We're just talking to the building engineer.
You can show them.
No, that's a safety consultant. It's also restricted access. There's most of them doing
Oh, over there?
No, you're not.
Why?
This is the lobby.
Yeah, he can go over there.
No, he can't.
It's not unrestricted area. Will.
It is. It is a restricted area.
It's not restricted.
What says that it's restricted for?
Show me a restricted sign. Show me an employees only sign.
Everywhere you go, you have to be escorted. Every visitor has to be escorted in this building.
In restricted space.
No, in all spaces.
Restricted spaces.
I'm telling you.
But it's
Hey,
not on
Far.
you. It's not on you, Far. It's not on you.
I get it.
Yeah.
But the FAA says it is escort only.
Okay. In space. Tenant space.
I'll have the president Boeing here. He can't even go back.
Hey, Far, watch me. I'm going to walk over
You
there,
can go over there.
and you're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah,
Okay?
because you have these guys right here stopping. Because you have these guys right here stop.
Whoa, Far. Think about what you're saying, dude. They're federal law enforcement officers that actually know what they're talking about. You need to stay in your lane.
You really do, Far.
You got
Not
it?
point at me.
I will point at you. What are you going to do about it?
He can point all he wants, Far. Dude. If I need to talk to Jerry, I will. But you gotta cut it out at this point, man. I'm telling you, right now, on a contract standpoint, you gotta stop. You gotta go to the loading dock, whatever you need to do. You need to go on a patrol, but you can't be here. Okay?
All right.
Go.
I'll walk with you.
Good, how you doing? Hey, guys, thank you for standing up for my liberty. Seriously, I really
Have a
mean
good
it.
one, man.
Thanks. Are you an employer? Okay. My name is Steve.
I'm William.
Nice to meet you, William.
How are you?
Well, I mean, it's getting better. I don't know what is up with that security contractor Far, but
He's following his post orders.
he's what?
Following his post orders.
That's concerning.
You have a channel?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know Michael, one of the FAA, or I'm sorry, FPS, one of the FPS officers back there. Not like we're friends, but I mean, I know him from
Acquaintance.
acquaintance. We are definitely acquaintances.
Okay.
Yeah, met him down in Portland. Really nice guy, really great officer.
Got a lot of training.
He does. Carlos just met him today. Really squared away guy.
So this is all where it goes left. This is a fitness center we have. In
Nice. That's a nice fitness center, William. Look at this. You know, one of the shames of the lockdowns and everything that has come from that has been the lack of access to art. Truly. If you look at the agencies that, like
You mean
GA
in general, or are you talking like
yeah, in
federal
general,
buildings?
no, like I mean, state, county, city levels. It's really surprising. If you go to the city of Lakewood and you go into their city hall, be prepared, sir. The art is epic.
Okay.
And they have
local
that
artists, or do they just
local artists. Yeah, that huge, massive, like I'd say 6 foot by 6 foot oil paintings.
yeah?
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But then for 2.5, 3 years,
Yeah.
completely locked down, didn't have access to it, and that's a big deal.
Okay.
So, but I also had actually my primary reason for being here today is I had heard, and it appears to be the case, I received a tip and a lead that somebody came here to, in fact, seek assistance with a FOIA regarding the FAA, and they were turned away and treated poorly. I'm guessing based on FAR's response, that's probably who it was. I didn't get a name or anything.
I can't speak to that.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you can't. I mean,
I'm going to take this real quick.
You bet.
I'll leave you with these guys. Give you a moment, right?
Yeah, you bet. I'm just going to go down here.
So fresh, so new. Freedom. It's all for you. All for you. Freedom. Keep your ear to the ground. Talking about the freedom. It's the best show in town. Best show in town. Freedom. Well. Freedom. I'll give you freedom. Yes, it's right. Freedom. Start right now. Freedom. Get your freedom tonight. Freedom. Well. Freedom.
Come on, everybody. Young, old, all you lovers. This is our time to rise back from the sand and claim our freedom. Talking about freedom.
Yeah, Deborah.Meskel.
Yep.
Awesome. Be safe, guys. Have a good day. Wow. Whoa. That was insane. Listen to, I'm going to recap here real quick what FAR said. Security Officer FAR. You can go over there because they're here.
Because you have these guys right here stop.
So what he would have done is violate my liberties if they weren't here. That guy has a gun. He has an asp, I believe. I'll have to go back and look at the video. That is an armed man with a horrible attitude. And it was so bad. It was so bad that Michael, and you just saw the footage from the Portland video and the Bonneville, great police officer. I had an initial dispute with him. We handled it, walked away, shook hands. He's a great police officer. I think that. I believe that. And him and Carlos absolutely did 110% the right thing today. They stood up for my liberties as a citizen and a member of the press and would not back down from that federal security officer, and absolutely laid down the law and said he absolutely can be here in this building doing what he's doing. You need to stay in your lane.
You really do, Spark.
You got it?
Point at me.
I will point at you. What are you going to do about it?
He can point all he wants, Spark.
That is the first time I've seen it to that degree. That is exactly what you want from a law enforcement officer. That's fantastic. Fantastic. I'm going to have all the contact information for the Federal Protective Services in the description below. I never, you guys know this, I never suggest to do one thing or another. However, today, I'm going to politely request that you guys call the Federal Protective Services and let them know what you think about those two federal police officers today from the Federal Protective Services. And I would hope it would be good, because those two were fantastic. And I know I have a history with Michael 1523, batch 1523. That's favorable, but I did not in the moment get the sensation, get the feeling that he was biased. I think he had information that he was using. He knew the encounter we had before, but to be honest, even if this was someone else, wait a moment. Even if this was someone else that was in that facility today, and maybe they're being rude, maybe they're being a little aggressive or assertive, not unlawfully so, I think Michael and Carlos would absolutely have done the right thing. I really do believe that. And that's good, everyone. That is change happening right there. Michael sent security officer Farr to the back bench where he should be going because he was a danger in that moment. And Officer Farr made that incredibly clear. If they weren't there, something was going to be going down differently. And that's not okay. That is absolutely not okay in any way. So, officers Carlos and Michael, thank you very much for doing what you did today. That's you standing by your oath to the United States Constitution. That's you not letting a tyrant try to impede my liberties, run over the top of me. You did the right thing, and I thank you for that. And I think my subscribers, I think my viewers are all gonna thank you for that as well. So guys, comment below what you think. I know that's a long narrative afterwards, but that was insane. I've never seen that. I have never seen that kind of a situation. That to me is huge change right there. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Make sure you hit that all notifications.
Well done. This auditor did a great job. And that younger cop, I think the younger cops are a little bit more hip to the power of social media. So, but I still stand behind my initial statement that they're just playing to the camera for the most part. So, either way, let me know what you guys think. Go sub to this guy's channel and tell him I sent you. And thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. I love all of you, except that one guy.